Hey everyone, I want to do a quick tutorial on how to set up a data table in Google Sheets. And if you look right here, you pretty much see one that I've already created. Pretty much every data table should have a title. In this case, how does light color affect plant growth of Brassica rapa? That's Wisconsin fast plants. And you notice that the data is in columns right here, these 3 columns. And over here, we have trials. So in this case, we have 3 different experimental groups, and we have 10 plants in each group, or 10 trials. Notice that at the top of each column, there is a heading that tells us what we're measuring. So plant growth in blue light, and we're measuring that in centimeters. That's really important. The numbers here for plant growth, all of our data should just be numerical. There should be no units there at all. Because if we want to use this for statistical tests and graphing, it must be numerical. After that or below that, I then have a calculation of mean, which we know is the average, median and mode, standard deviation, and standard error. Standard error is so important when we want to create a bar graph that's comparing the means of each one of these groups, and we want to put in error bars, which I'm going to show you in another tutorial. So real quick, let me show you how we find these values. I'm going to get rid of the mean values right here. And what we would simply do is use the equations. We're going to do equals and type in mean, type in average, because mean is not a term for equations in Google Sheets. So average. Then we're going to do a parentheses. And then we're going to select the range. And you can see that was added right there. Then we're going to do another parentheses and hit enter. And there is our mean. Now to also do it for this column, for this spot here and this, all we have to do is grab this little square in the corner, drag it over, and now we've done it for the other 2. For mode, for median, same thing, equals median, parentheses, select the range, parentheses, boom. Here, mode. Here, standard deviation, STDEV, same process. Standard error is a little bit harder. I don't know if you can see right up here, but basically what it is I'm taking this value here and I'm dividing it by the square root of the sum of these numbers here. No, that's not correct. Just by how many different values. In this case, this would be 10. So this would be in the number of trials. So again, that would be standard deviation right here divided by the square root of n. Here it is 10, and that gives us our standard error. So this is the ideal way to set up a data table in Google Sheets. And then when you're done, you can simply copy this, paste it right into your research paper, and also right into your poster. It is that easy.